Who's that? Commander Claw. Who's bad? Commander Claw.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of Command the Claw. This video I think, is going to be mainly geared towards new players that have been playing for 0 to 6 months into a year, even up to 2 years, just because Commander is a time consuming game. The rules are very in depth, and you just might be busy with life and you can't play as much Commander as you would like. With all those factors, you might have time to go on YouTube, follow somebody's Patreon, go to your LGS, and interact with biases from EDH players. You got your EDH players that are know it alls, they're rude, or they just don't convey messages very well in a friendly tone. That's what I want to say. So you might feel abrasive to whatever they might be going on. Just to be honest, some players are just assholes to play with, and it's just not cool to play with them. Just because, hey, you don't know the rules or in depth or have taken the time to add cards and the scenario that you've added for the car finally happened. There's so many things going on. So don't beat yourself up when you have interactions with like all these type of people. I just want to encourage you to make your own assessment while you're playing the game. Read content from other players, blogs, videos, and you're going to have to experience these bad interactions, I should say, with other players to make you a better player. Now, I think all these words, all these things on the checklist on the right hand side are very important, right? Let's go down them really quick. Know it alls. You can learn a lot from them. You can learn a lot from them. One thing is how to bluff. Why do I say how to bluff? Know it alls, sometimes they're bluffing. So you can learn how to bluff because supposedly you know the rules. But if you know the rule exactly, who's bluffing? So therefore, you can call them out on if they know or don't know the rule, especially how it is important if you add certain sequences or combos in your deck, you better know the rule and how it can interact in different ways with other cards. That takes a lot of effort and researching, but you can do it. Repeating popular terms. This is just like propaganda, right? So uh, there's so many things out there as examples that, ultimately, does the person have their own opinion about the card or the meta? Do they have enough experience to say that this is what it really is? Things change all the time. So, what I want to say about this is Wizards is constantly redesigning cards and designing cards to change the meta. So, something that somebody might say that was true 5 years ago, 10 years ago, may not be true in current day Magic the Gathering. Just saying. Pub stopping. It's a good learning experience. I think the good thing about pub stopping is you see how good some players' decks are, and it might force your competitive side to come out to learn how to stop sequences, combos, interactions, and how to interact. That's super important. Playing for fun. That goes for pub stopping too. Like, I know there's this rule, I think it's the rule zero thing where people discuss what level their deck is, what bracket it's in, and ultimately they could be lying and people gear off, or like tailor their deck towards whatever the bracket says. And I don't even think it's flawed. It's a nice ground or foundation for decks to say, hey, this is the scope of power level my deck is, right? And ultimately, I should make my own video about power level. I really think it depends on the card that's in the deck. Usually your more expensive cards do a lot of things at an efficient mana rate, which makes the deck powerful, aka game changers and other powerful cards. Anyway, bracket lying. That goes with the pub stomping, playing for fun. They could be lying on their power level and you just get set up to get pub stomped. That's not fun. So don't beat yourself up for that experience. Just start going on sources such as EDHREC, Reddit, YouTubers, content creators on how to make your deck better. It's a fun experience being a commander player and deck building. So all you newbies, hey, watch my channel for more information, man. There's so much stuff out here, so many different ways to build decks and to be a better commander player. You're literally a game night away. Peace.